The only command that you will ever need. I don't need a dog to sit or down or walk on leash, but I do need you to be able to recall. The main reason why your recall fails is because you are practicing it incorrectly. So a lot of people, they're calling their dog while they're staring at them or they're in a sit or a down, which is not what we want to do. In a real life situation, your dog is not just waiting for you to call them. Most likely they're going to be in a state of high arousal, which means they're going to be highly distracted by something and they are doing something completely different. The most important thing when you're practicing this though is to make sure that you choose a location that your dog will wander around and they can still somewhat pay attention to you. Because here I want the dog to be exploring, and as they're not looking at me or if they're sniffing something, then that's when I want to call them. And then later on, as they get better with, I'm going to have people help me out a little more, whether they're going to be the distraction or they're going to provide a dog to be a distraction so we can level our dog up. So right now, as you can tell, my flexi leash is connected to a dog. Dog is all the way over there, not paying attention to me. So all I want them to do is wander around. I'm going to get super close to them, and then once I'm close to them, I'm going to call whatever the recall word is, and I'm going to run away from them to get their attention and then reward after. And if they don't, then we're going to reel them in with the leash or help them out so they know that they still have to come back. He's just over here sniffing around, which is perfect. This is what I want. Come. And I'm running. I want him to keep chasing me. Good boy. And right now, I'm not really worried as much about him just staying in front of me. I want him to kind of just explore again. Later on, I'm gonna reward multiple times so the dog knows that they do need to keep staying with me until I release them. So on this next one, I'm gonna give you an example of that. I'm gonna reward him multiple times so he knows staying with me is a good thing, and then I'll release him off for him to do whatever he wants. But see how he's like distracted, he's just doing whatever? This is what I want right now. So in the beginning, I'm going to start super close to him. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So his release word is break, so I'm going to tell him that so he can do whatever he wants. Break. So now he can go back, sniffing, whatever. They might just start lingering around you for too long, and that's what we don't want. So if you only get like 3 or 5 reps with your dog for a distracted recall, that is totally fine. And then you're just gonna do this again later on. So because I know he might just linger around me, I'm gonna let him sniff a little longer and not just call him right away. Come. So make sure to always keep moving. Good boy. Good boy. So I'm gonna wrap it up with him because he's already like too focused. Good boy. Break. And then we'll try with a different, actually I don't even have any dogs that are not gonna just stick next to me.